Oh, say does that star-spangled
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said...
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Green down out there with Murray, and it's Durant, and it's Turner in at the center position. And for Houston, they've got Bradley Beal. Zach LaVine is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Embiid, and it's Paul in at the point. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Takes the 13-footer. Here's Embiid. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Embiid against Green. Murray the pass to Brown. Turner with the screen. Unloads from 9. Dallas again missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Grant. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
Grant with the screen on Murray. Paul with the ball. Now Green defending. No good from Grant. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Celtics. No problem knocking that one down.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Grant outside. Embiid with the screen on Brown. The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And it goes out of bounds.
Mavericks ball.
Last touch by Embiid. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Six on the shot clock. On the wing, Brown. Shoots over Beal. And it's Brown missing. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
No good on the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Rockets again can't hit. Mavericks leading by 4. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Gangsters.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Number 1, Miles Turner.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
And the Rockets with possession here. Still without a basket in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Grant.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Murray against Paul. Murray the pass to Brown. That shot off. Great D that time from Beal. To the paint. Levine finds Beal. Unloads from 13. You can't get that one. The Mavericks leading. Now Murray. Brown outside. Over Levine. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Grant gets a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Grant's got 5 now.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Here's Durant. Rebound collected by Levine.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Beal. Murray with the defensive effort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Here's Paul. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. KD dishes to Gordon.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first.
The former Arizona Wildcat, Gordon, is a high-motor player who gives great effort out there all the time.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Adams, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Kevin Durant. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Murray. Both good from the line that time. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Warren. Wood pass to Giddey. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Warren. Over Adams. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Rockets ball.
Four on the clock. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Warren. And stolen by Thybulle.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Rockets trail by 3. Maxey passes to Warren. Wood with the screen for Warren. It's tipped and stolen by Thybulle. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Goes up the baseline. And the shot is long. And here are the Rockets now.
In the first 2 minutes.
Here's Giddey. Mavericks with the rebound. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's Rozier. Back to Powell. On the wing, Rozier. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey.
Good job that time initiating the action by Rozier. He forced the defense into that foul.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
No good on the free throw.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded by Powell. Back to Bogdanovich. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Bogdanovich wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Pass to Powell. 1:02 left to play here in the first.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That one is no good.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Now, here's Maxey. Rozier defending. Here's Warren. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Rockets lead by 2. Powell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rozier for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Rozier doing good work that time in the pick and roll.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Maxey passes to Warren. 16 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Here's Powell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Well, Mom said in high school.
Pretty simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So, some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition as always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Embiid. Jeremy Grant is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard position.
Remains Houston ball.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by KD. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. They get a hand on it, and so it's Houston with it. They get the rebound.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Pass to Murray. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Paul against Durant. Over Paul. The shot by KD. No good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Paul passes to Embiid. Shoots over Turner. Another miss by Houston. The Mavericks trailing. Murray kicks to Green. Dallas moving it around. 16 feet away. Dallas again missing. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Celtics in Boston. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Great D that time from Green. And KD's got the ball here for the Mavericks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Murray sets a screen for KD with the drive, and Grant sends it back.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. You can just see that, using his vertical and his reach on the defensive end. Outstanding block.
Ball against Turner. 14 feet away. Green with the block. Murray scanning the floor. Now the pass to Green. And Levine with the block. And he gets it back. Green with a screen on Beal. Brown. Ball right side. Back to Levine. High post, Embiid. He's against Turner. Embiid dishes to Grant. Kick out to Levine. It's stolen by Brown. And KD the bucket on the assist by Brown. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Paul kicks to Wood. Here's Grant. No good with the triple. The Mavericks leading. Passes it to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Wood. Kicks to Grant from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Murray outside. Left side, KD. And then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovich.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. T.J. Warren comes in for Jeremy Grant, and Maxey subbed in for Chris Paul. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring, but Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor.
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Here's Giddey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
2 minutes remaining.
And starting for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. On the wing, Gordon. .146 left in the second quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Warren finds Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. Shoots over Adams. That one wide left. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Giddey. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Rozier the pass to KD. Durant drawing the double team. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Well, you know that He can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Here's Warren. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Rozier. Adams with the screen on Warren. Wood against Durant. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Warren the pass to Wood. Warren against KD. And here is Warren. Shoots over Adams.
And shooting against Adams is very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's...
I mean, who doesn't love a 5-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances. Expect this level of play to continue in the second half.
All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risked.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Hart.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for the Mavericks, DeJounte Murray is out there with Brown. And it's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Turner, and at the 5, down low.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Murray kicks to Brown. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Levine against KD. And taken away by Paul. And it's Beal in the corner. A 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Outside Durant. Murray against Paul. Murray right side. Over Paul. The rejection by Embiid. Levine for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Up top, Durant. Guarded by Levine. Durant dishes to Turner. Durant trying to break free. And Levine with the block. Over in the corner, Paul. Levine for the lead, sinks the triple. Levine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
Great ball movement there.
Mavericks timeout ball. And your Club City Captors.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Dallas. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for DeJounte Murray.
The trend they've got to be pleased about is how many more assists he's been racking up. He's developed a pass-first mentality, and as well as he's been dishing it, that's a very good sign. All the guys around him are loving playing with him with the way things are going.
Mavericks trail by 3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Beal. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
The Mavericks have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Brown drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brown against Beal. Feeds it to Levine. The pass to Paul. Shoots the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
And here are the Rockets now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Out to the wing. Back to Beal. He kicks it to Grant. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Outside Turner. Back to Murray. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing the 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And he knocks down the first one.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Adams, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Aaron Gordon comes in for Draymond Green. Powell, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Terry Rozier subbed in for DeJounte Murray.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Rozier against Embiid. They get it again. Adams lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got his first points of the game.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's
too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Maxey. The Rockets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Giddey. Guarded by Powell. Here's Maxey. That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Rozier, the pass to Gordon. Lock at 6. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Now here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wood against Gordon. Good D by Wood. Rockets leading by 3. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, with a bushel basket full of moves at his disposal, Wood will dominate in the paint if given the opportunity.
Now Powell passes it to Thibault. Now here's Rozier. Back to Thibault. Launches it. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 6 rebounds in the game. Giddey the pass to Maxey. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Powell. The shot will not fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Stolen by Gordon. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon with the screen for Powell. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Warren's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Dallas with a change here too. Durant's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Rockets on offense. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Here's Maxey. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Rozier. The dish to Durant. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Houston on top as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Warren is out there with Levine, and it's Chris Paul. And there's Bradley Beal, and it's Wood in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Levine kicks to Paul. Pass to Wood. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brown feeling it out a bit. Releases from 15. Beal pulls it in. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Levine. Wood a screen on Green. And Levine, here we go. It's rebounded by Dallas. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Green. Kicks it to Brown. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. Green with a screen for Brown. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets with another miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Murray kicks to KD. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Slammed in by Turner.
Tossing around that 250 lbs. Turner going right through the contact.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Get loud for your Club City Gangsters.
Houston making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Wood. And it's Grant in for Warren. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Levine. Embiid with a screen on KD. And it's sent back by Turner. Levine against Durant. Murray outside to the middle. Over Levine. KD finds Turner. Shot clock at 6. And Durant gets double teamed. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Beal deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Embiid. For Murray. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Levine. Embiid's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brown, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Embiid. Grant down low. He's covered by Murray. No good from Grant. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Kick out to Levine. Right wing. Three-pointer. And another three for Houston.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Beal gets a wide-open look. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Murray, the pass to Turner. Back to Murray. Dallas moving the ball around. And the rejection by Embiid. Grant dishes to Beal. He kicks it to Paul. Grant outside. Ball against Murray. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Paul missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 11-point game. And Green gets it to go.
And it's easy to admire Green. His ability to work through contact is one of the reasons he's so valuable.
Pass to Levine. Fires from 18. And it's Houston with another.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Mavericks trail by 11. And the Mavericks call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The free t-shirt. Make some noise. On the Houston end of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. On defense, the Rockets have allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Turner with a screen on Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Al Beal, he's covered by Brown. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Durant with some nice D. Mavericks trail by 11. And then Durant with the dunk.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Murray against Paul. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Over Murray. And it's Paul missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Houston.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just
didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Joel Embiid.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Here's Brown, and Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. And it's Brown missing. Paul with the ball. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sidelines. All right, Dave.
We'll see you at the next sporting event.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.